Good morning from the Studio 57 newsroom at CBS News headquarters in New York. Thanks for joining us. Wall Street apparently liked the business-friendly policy proposals in President Trump's speech to Congress. The major indexes hit record highs Wednesday. The White House says Mr. Trump's speech was supposed to be a unifying message that cuts through partisanship. But Democrats found little in the message to cheer about. Many beaches across the Northeast remain closed today amid concerns that Hermine could regain strength, triggering life-threatening riptides and flooding. In the wake of the shooting, many lawmakers on Capitol Hill are questioning San Francisco's sanctuary policy, a policy that prevents law enforcement agencies from holding a person because of their immigration status. Spencer rented the space for a little less than $11,000, but security is costing Florida taxpayers $600,000. Under a new law signed by President Obama this year, Congress gets 60 days to assess the deal. Amid the unrest, concrete barriers have been placed around President-elect Trump's primary residence here at the Trump Tower in New York. Officials believe the dangerous fugitives could have crossed into nearby Canada or traveled southwest. Stocks begin their first day of trading for the new year, hoping for more of what happened last year. Investors are waiting for the July jobs report released before the opening bell today. Economists are looking for another good report to ease any concerns that the economy is struggling. It's back to work on Wall Street after a three-day holiday weekend, and there's a new scam involving Netflix.
I have heavy structural damage. I have people trapped on the train.
The historic Hoboken Terminal building remains closed to commuters this morning as federal investigators work to recover event recorders from the mangled New Jersey Transit train inside.
The canopy of the building is on top of the controlling car. Additionally, because of the age of the building, there is the possibility of asbestos.
Witnesses say the train was traveling at a high speed when it slammed through a barrier and into the platform.
The lights went off and people started screaming.
In the midst of the chaos, strangers stepped in to help the injured, including this pregnant woman.
The baby's fine, but the ceiling of the train fell on my head.
34-year-old Fabiola Batar-DeCrune, a wife and mother, was killed by debris from the crash as she stood on the platform.
It started off as a regular day for that poor woman, and her family no longer has her. So yeah, it's kind of scary.
NTSB investigators are questioning the train's engineer as they try to figure out just what went wrong. The engineer, Thomas Gallagher, was injured in the accident but released from the hospital yesterday. The 48-year-old had close to 20 years of experience as an engineer.
He just loves, he loves his job. We're just so sad, so sad.
Officials will also be looking at whether positive train control could have prevented the incident. The automatic braking system deploys when trains run above the speed limit, but had not yet been installed on the tracks. Hena Daniels, CBS News, Hoboken. Victoria Sheehan approves translation from French into English at a company called TransPerfect. She landed the job just 1 month after completing her master's degree.
I've seen tremendous growth even in being here 6 months. The amount of work that we've been getting has increased.
A new study by CareerBuilder shows translation and interpretation services tops the list of the fastest growing industries over the next 5 years, projected to increase 36%. Work in specialty hospitals is projected to rise 29%. And rounding out the top 5, residential remodelers at 26%, home health care at 25%, and wine and beverage wholesalers also at 25%. The study also predicts the U.S. will create 8 million jobs between 2014 to 2019. That's an increase of 5%.
The biggest opportunities come where the biggest growth is.
TransPerfect Senior Vice President Jessica Ecker says the translation industry has grown as companies think more globally.
Companies are seeing the opportunity to drive significant profits outside of just whatever country that is they're in.
There will also be many more jobs in home health care. It's the largest sector on the list and is projected to add the greatest number of jobs, more than 330,000 over 5 years. Hena Daniels for CBS News, New York. Good morning from the Studio 57 newsroom at CBS News headquarters in New York. Good to be with you. I'm Hena Daniels in for Anne-Marie Green. This morning, top congressional Democrats are calling on Attorney General Jeff Sessions to resign. The Justice Department confirmed Sessions had contact with the Russian ambassador during the campaign. meetings Sessions did not reveal during his confirmation hearings. Republicans are trying to push forward with plans to repeal and replace the Affordable Care Act. The CEO of Uber says he needs leadership help. Travis Kalanick also says he's ashamed. The frank acknowledgement follows a heated argument with one of his drivers that was caught on video. That's the CBS Morning News for this Thursday. Thanks for watching.